All right, let's install Steam on Arch Linux. So first, before we actually install the Steam package, we want to edit our pacman.conf file because we have to enable multilib. So this, I think, just gives you some 32-bit libraries that you're going to need for Steam to work. So go ahead and comment out those 2 lines for multilib to enable that library. And then we're going to want to do just a full system upgrade to make sure everything's up to date before we go ahead and install Steam. So doing a sudo pacman-syu, and there we go. Sped that part up a little bit. It took a few minutes to do that, but there we go. Now that we have the system updated and multilib installed, we're going to go ahead and run sudo pacman-s Steam. This is going to install Steam, going with the default there. Sped this part up too, and there we go. Steam is now installed on our system. So that's it. That's all you really have to do to get it installed. Now I'm going to search here on the menu to find Steam, and I'm going to drag it down to my bar here so I can launch it easily. And you could launch it by just typing it into the terminal, but I'm just going to add it on the bar there. So here we are at the login screen. I'm going to skip me logging in so I don't show like my username and stuff, even though it displays on the screen anyways. And that error message you saw there, you can ignore that. I don't know why that pops up, but it works anyways. So here is our Steam client. Now go ahead and I can take a look at my library here, and I wanted to run a couple games just to kind of demo this out working. So I wanted to install Halo, but before doing that, I wanted to add a secondary storage location. This is optional, but I just wanted to add a separate file system to store all my game data and stuff in case I want to reinstall my system and keep my my Steam library in place. So there you go. I added that. You can skip that step if you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and install Halo and specify the file system that I wanted, data 1. I'm going to install it there. You could just install it to home by default if you want, and that works just as well. And you notice here, I also installed Skyrim, which I'm going to show you first because Microsoft was having some issues with authentication and I couldn't log into Halo. So here you can see Azure status. There's some major Azure outage. So yeah, basically Outlook and anything Microsoft related was down. So I'm doing Skyrim first. And this is Skyrim. The frame rate's actually really good playing it. Not sure if the video I'm recording is reflecting that, but yeah, pretty great frame rate. And you can switch desktops and stuff and switch right back to full screen mode if you want. So works really nice. Now, if I do switch desktops and then switch back to the desktop that I was running the game on, you have to alt tab to get right back into the game. And yeah, all right, so here I cut away to Halo. Microsoft auth services are back up and running, so now I'm able to test out Halo. This also ran very smoothly, very happy with how it's running. And yeah, both games work really well. You can switch to different desktops and stuff and switch right back to the game. Everything works great. Now, if you found this video useful, you might want to give me a thumbs up for this video, but definitely you want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our other great tech content. We're doing a lot of great stuff you don't want to miss out on. So yeah, definitely hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. But that's about it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on that next video.